Throughout times of uncertainty, fear drives people to extreme ideologies. When faced with the rise of unfamiliarity and terror, it causes people to make decisions that aren't the wisest and beneficial towards themselves. Economic problems exist and led to the selecting of dictators countrywide, some problems deriving all the way back from World War I. But the people experiencing these major crises that their governments hadn't fixed left these countries very scared and vulnerable for new leadership. Countries chose fascism, willing to be stripped their leader, their freedoms and rights, in exchange for welcoming a new leader who seemed to be promising of change and the hero to their problems. The uprising of these dictators definitely led to World War II. The free world, such as America, Britain, and France, decided on practicing isolation, choosing not to interfere. However, they definitely played a role in the war. Appeasement was used in the weaker countries and enabled the stronger countries to receive pretty much anything they wanted, with the other two countries wanting to keep the peace. America also gave in, though not really pressured, such as Britain and France. They instead signed a landing lease, an agreement with pretty much all the other countries besides the Axis powers to supply them with materials for the war. The Japanese created plans of taking over countries and using their resources to formulate a stronger, more stable country. America was the last one who needed to be cleared out of the way in order to create Japan's vision of the Greater East Asia. Therefore, they plotted and pulled off a huge surprise attack called the Attack of Pearl Harbor, the goal being to destroy and cause destruction on the Americans great enough so that they would have to surrender. Though the Japanese did do a great job of making America suffer and brought lots of damage, they didn't succeed. America was able to regain their strength and hold on. Japan had a great military force and had been winning up until the Battle of Midway. America's tremendous industry production held America in the race, along with America's decision to hold their defensive in the Pacific. It was an advantage because Japan could only fight on land, but America had access to anything air or sea based. Using the method island hopping, the Allies drove the Japanese out of their stronghold locations and was able to cut them off from their supplies. Though this was a steady success, the Japanese still kept holding on, so America turned to a new weapon called the atomic bomb, and after the dropping of two, the Japanese finally surrendered. Fear and uncertainty stirred up the release of crazy things.